During basketball, I wanted to be a cooking show host, and then I got pulled into acting. And it's like, you go on these paths, and now here I am doing culinary stuff, and it's like, oh, this is so 2012.
Manifesting a greater. Visualize it in your mind's eye, and it can be yours, or not.
Tyra, I see what you did there. Y'all, this is really good.
On today's Wild Adventure, we are going to broil some balls. We are making Indian takeout meatballs. That's right, folks. The whole menu in one meatball, or multiple meatballs, but you catch my drift.
I used to play professional basketball for 8 years. I lived in Italy for 7 years. I lived in Israel for a year. I've cooked my way through all of that. We are going to go essentially make butter chicken. We're gonna add some pasta in instead of rice and just make it a spicy rigatoni style.
Hey y'all, my name is Tyra, and today we are making a chicken tikka masala pasta bake. Let's get started.
Every good dish starts with an onion. We are going to chop some onions up, dicing onions rather. And I like to just get a nice roll there. I'm going to salt my water, which is, everyone should be salting your water for pasta. I'm also gonna do a little bit of oil because I don't want my pasta sticking together. Some people say this is a myth. I think it helps. So while my pan is heating up, I have my onions ready to go. I will be also adding some ginger. Just take the back of a spoon and you can get all that skin off there. You really don't want big pieces of ginger. I'm just going to finely chop everything here. A couple cloves of garlic, not too much. Garlic is just so tedious. And I have these giant beast hands that are just not great for peeling garlic. If you have normal sized hands, imagine putting on baseball gloves and trying to cook with them. That's what I deal with every day. I've gotten used to it, but it's still not easy. And we are going to finely chop this garlic as well. So, first, we have a medium-low pan. Okay, good. It's not smoking, that's a good thing. Obviously, butter chicken, butter. We're gonna be putting maybe 2 tablespoons in there. Oh yeah, oh, it's like an applause, thank you. Butter is going to melt. Into this, we're going to add our onion. This is where big hands come into play. See the big hands here? See this scoopage? Look at this. A normal person is not able to scoop this much onion. Love to see this. This is looking very good. Fun fact, this pan I brought from home. It's a catering pan meant for like parties and large groups of people. This is what I use for dinner because I eat like a horse and normal human pans aren't enough for me. We're gonna add our garlic. We're going to add our ginger. You know what? I'm not gonna use all this ginger because that's a lot of ginger. I'm gonna salt this to draw some of the moisture out. We have our chicken and we're going to marinate our chicken pretty simply. This is coriander. Oh yeah, this is garam masala. Oh yeah, that's cumin. Oh yeah, baby. A little chili powder, paprika. I guess it doesn't really, spicing the chicken is not super duper important because it's literally just going straight in here, but you just want to get a little bit of that base layer. Now the kicker here, a little bit of yogurt. Now what makes butter chicken different from tikka masala? Obviously tikka masala, the flagship of all Indian restaurant recipes and kind of your standard American recipe dish when you go to a Indian restaurant. Butter chicken is a little creamier, it's a little smoother, and I have chicken hands right now. And I just realized that I totally forgot to cut my chicken, so I have to do that. Chicken thighs are great, we love chicken thighs. I'm just going to cube these thusly. This will go back into the pan. Oh, those onions are perfect. Now, I am going to put our pasta in the water. And make sure you stir it so it doesn't stick together, that initial stir. Now we spice the onions. Turmeric in, paprika, chili powder. It's just, you gotta eyeball all this stuff. There's no rhyme or reason. Oh. So garam masala is the key to all of this. With no garam masala, there is no dish, essentially. Oh, coriander, nice and fresh. Cumin. Red chili flakes, lest we forget. And what we're going to do is just let those get to know each other. Cook these up a little bit. Awesome. So typically butter chicken, for me at least, you don't put tomato sauce, but because this is a spicy rigatoni, we are going to use tomato sauce. So I'm kind of, this is a nexus of 2 different dishes coming together. So we have our tomato paste. We'll do about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. So here we go. We are going to go 1 can of tomato sauce. This is all coming together. This is a little rustic. I could have chopped it a little finer, but that's okay. Like I said, I like my things rustic. We will take 2 of these chilies, or 3, because these are on the smaller side, and finally cut these up. Seeds and all. This is going to give it that spice in. To this, we will add our chicken. See, big hands come into play here. This is a catering pan that I'm flipping this on. Just want everyone to know that. Okay, cream is going in. Let's see how that looks. Oh, delicious. We're gonna check our pasta. Huh, yep. I'm going to use this. This is our pasta thing, and take some of this pasta water, because there's all starch and oil and salt in there. Just dump a little bit out, because it doesn't need to keep cooking. Awesome. This is doing what it needs to do. Look at this. The final thing for butter chicken is adding actual butter. As a matter of fact, you know what I'll do? I'm going to take this pasta water and melt our butter, because this pasta water is still very hot. Okay. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is chop up some cilantro. Excellent. Okay, yes. The chicken is fully cooked. I can feel it. We are going to add our butter pasta water mixture just to tighten it up, give it that buttery, velvety texture. Look at this texture, look at this volume here. I mean, very difficult to argue with that. So, now, pasta in. Am I forgetting anything? I'm not. This is great. Pasta goes in. There will be some residual pasta water inside these, because these are tubed pastas, which means not all the water will come out. We have our cheese. Cheese, please. We have Parmesan. Awesome. Now this cheese is adding another layer of saltiness. So what we can do, oh wow, that is spicy. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I'm just gonna let this sit and chill for a minute. We are going to plate it. You have to whisper, because the food is so delicate, it's so delicious. You don't want to disturb the food, you want to let it do its thing. Right there, delicious. Our cilantro parsley topping. That's nice. And lest we forget, a little bit of snow in August there. Guys, I'm Dane DiLiegro here at Tastemade, and I have made butter chicken spicy rigatoni. It was a journey. We started from nothing, now we're here, and it's time to taste it. Forks, no, we don't use forks because they're too slow, they're too dainty. I'm hungry, I want to eat a lot. Spoons only when eating small pasta. We gotta get it all. We gotta get the chicken, we gotta get the pasta. Definitely got a good zip on it. Can I take this home with me? I'm sweaty, we're all in here, it smells delicious, it tastes delicious. I could eat this entire thing. Delicious.
Oh, it seems I am missing the essential tool, a grater. Let's manifest a grater. And just like that, dreams come true. We are going to grater this carrot. First, chop off the gnarly bit, and just grater. And the goal is to have a handful's worth of each of these ingredients. That's a handful. And these meatballs are a handful in the best way possible. So, we got the carrots, we got the potatoes, same thing, another handful. We are not gonna do a handful of ginger. I mean, if you wish. We just want about an inch worth. The best thing about Indian food is that it's so aromatic and has so many natural beneficial properties to it. So, got about a tablespoon of ginger grated, same with the onion. No, I did not peel the onion first because why? I'm just gonna split it and can just do this. Simple. And you want to chop this finely. I know that my onion chopping is giving a little Kendall Jenner chopping a cucumber, but I'm fine with that. It's getting the job done. I feel like we have, yeah, a handful there. Reserve these onions for your next batch because you will be coming back. And then handful of peas, and then our lamb. I prefer lamb. You could use a plant-based meat, you could use a ground beef, it all works. And you just massage that all in. It's bringing me to tears, honestly. Then Get a generous pinch of salt, black pepper, pinch of fennel. Obviously there's gonna be curry powder in here. This is about a tablespoon. And then you just need a splash of the coconut milk. You can just fold that all in. And you're also gonna wanna splash in a little coconut oil and give it a good massage. I'm just gonna use the rest of this curry powder. I like things super fragrant, high flavor, so that's what we're gonna do. Now I have a cast iron skillet already in the oven that's set to broil with some coconut oil in it. And we're just gonna put our balls to broil. I actually don't know if that is the case. We're gonna find out if the oil was in the skillet, but it's not that big of a deal if you also have left it out in the process. Just add it in. There's no oil in the skillet. Okay, let's go ahead and put that here. Let's pretend that this coconut oil was already in there. So you just grab your meat and you place your balls right in the skillet. I think my goal is to get 12. We'll see what happens. And a little micro baby meatball. Stuff it in there. Okay, 15 minutes. In the meantime, you can clean up all this mess. The balls are ready. Let's check on them. Ta-da! Okay, let's take them out. Can we all just have a moment of silence for the sizzle? Wow, incredible. These are exceptional. Look at the crisp going on. This is everything I look for in a ground meat situation. We're gonna be a little careful with this, but look at that. A little bit of everything on the menu in one bite. I'm so afraid to do this. So delicious. Everything that you want, I kid you not, off of the menu when you get into an Indian restaurant in one bite. It's juicy, it's got the crispness to it, incredible. And you can never mess this up. Broiled balls, and me, and you, that's a date I'd like to see. Try these out, let me know what you think. And in the meantime, I will be enjoying.
Let me go ahead and turn on my heat just so my pan can start getting a little hot. And I have some beautiful chicken thighs here that I'm going to cut up into small bite-sized chunks. I'm gonna use about a pound. Tikka masala is literally my favorite Indian dish. So putting it in pasta, oh my God, I'm so ready. I think that's good to go. And right into this bowl, we're gonna make like a very, very quick marinade. So we're gonna use about a half a cup of Greek yogurt. We're gonna use some ginger, some turmeric. Then we got the smoked paprika, some cayenne pepper for a little bit of heat, some salt. We're just gonna mix this together. So we're gonna sit this off to the side. We had some water already boiling for our pasta. We're gonna go ahead and get that in there. I'm gonna salt the water just a smidge. And we're gonna dump our pasta right in. I'm using penne noodles. Feel free to use whatever kind of noodles you wanna use, totally fine. Give that a quick stir. We're gonna let that go. Our pot is hot. A little bit of olive oil in there. And we're gonna dump our chicken right on in there. Cool. And while we're letting that start to cook, now we're gonna start working on our tikka masala sauce. It's a really quick sauce. I like my food very garlicky, so let's do, how many cloves of garlic today? Let's do 3. All right, and I'm just gonna chop this up a little bit. You can rough chop it if you want. You can mince it if you like, however you like your garlic. So we got our garlic. We're also gonna take a little bit of this ginger. All right, let me stir this pasta a little bit because it's all at the bottom. We just wanna make sure that we get some color on our chicken. So while our chicken is still cooking, since it's dark meat, we can go ahead and add in our spices to continue cooking. And we're doing a 1 pot, so we're good to go. I'm gonna add in my 3 cloves of garlic. We're gonna grate in some garlic, some ginger as well. It's starting to smell good up in here, y'all. All right, let's keep this stirring. And we just wanna cook it until our garlic and our ginger become aromatics. When we smell it all in the air. We're gonna add some more turmeric here. We're gonna work kind of fast so we can add in our tomato paste. Smoked paprika, cayenne pepper. We're gonna add some cumin. And the reason we're adding more is because we wanna burn the spices, which means make them aromatic as well. We want them to open up and really make this dish super flavorful. So that's why we're adding in more spices. I'm gonna add a little more salt. Now I'm gonna cook that for about 30 seconds. Now, fun fact, y'all, tikka masala was the first Indian dish I ever tasted back when I was in college. And when I tasted it, it was like I died and went to heaven. It was so good. So now I literally eat tikka masala like at least 3 times a month. Now we're gonna add our can of crushed tomatoes right to that. And all of that char on the bottom is okay in this dish. That's where all the flavor is at. We're gonna add our coconut milk. We need 1.5 cups of coconut milk, so that's almost this entire can. And just a little bit of water, about 1/4 cup. We're gonna let this come together. My mouth is watering, oh my gosh, you guys. This is my favorite dish. Like, I'm literally about to drool everywhere. This is crazy. So while we're waiting on our pasta and our chicken tikka masala to be ready, we're gonna grate our cheese. So I have some mozzarella, some Gruyere, and some sharp cheddar, but feel free to use whatever you want, whatever your favorite cheese is. We just need enough to cover the top of the pan because we're gonna throw this whole thing into the oven and broil the top so we have our pasta baked. So let's get to grating. Grate some Gruyere, and then some sharp cheddar. And here's all our cheese that is ready to go. Let's taste this sauce to make sure it's good. It looks so good. That bright red color looks just like the tikka masala I always have. Ooh, that's gonna be hot. That's good. Pasta should be done. Perfect. I'm literally gonna take my pasta and I'm gonna put it right into our chicken tikka masala sauce. Y'all, this about to be so good. Who's trying to come over? Who wants some of this? I'm trying to serve it to everybody I know. Okay, and I like my pasta more on the saucy side, so I'm not gonna add all of my penne noodles in there because I still want it to be super saucy. Let's get that all up in there. Look at this liquid gold, y'all. Do y'all see this? Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? I don't think you are. I'm a cheese girl, so listen, let's use both hands and get all this cheese up in there. All that ooey gooey goodness. And the great thing about this, you guys, everything is already cooked, so we just need that cheese to melt on top. If you like your cheese to be golden brown, we can do that, but we're gonna throw it in the oven for the broiler so our cheese can get ooey gooey. I'm gonna have that open and ready to go for me. All right. There we go. And now we wait. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. Right. Let's go sit this down. Oh my gosh, y'all. So you can let it sit for as long as you want, but I'm gonna go ahead and plate me some because this is about to be amazing. Grab me a huge little corner. Ooh, look at that cheese pool. It smells so good. And then I'm just gonna top it with some fresh cilantro just to make the dish take it right over the top. And there we are, you guys. Bon appetit. Y'all, let's try this. Oh my gosh. Let me get some cheese. Oh my gosh. Tyra, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Y'all, this is really good. The cheese, the tikka masala, oh my gosh. You are my new best friend. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I gotta enjoy the rest of this tikka masala pasta. Have a good one, y'all.